Razer on the hand.
This is Razer Ramon.
This is the Trap Savior, and you're tuned into the Hip Hop Bureau.
And today we're just going to go ahead and do our top 10. We kind of just going to play around with this hip hop podcast, see what pops off, see what's good. We both mad hip hop heads, and let's go ahead and get started. Let's see what you got, Savior.
All right, so starting off with my top 10, I'm going to start off with number one first. And my favorite rapper of all time, which I'll say artist as well, is Tupac.
Why Tupac, man? Why'd you have to say Tupac?
Man, I love Tupac, man. His music is so relevant. Till this day, it's still relevant.
All right, so let me just go ahead and get this out the way for our future listeners. What's up? Razer Ramon speaking. I ain't feeling Tupac, man. That dude generic. I really do. I feel like everyone tells me he used to be hard before. I just don't agree with it. I don't feel like he was doing all that gangsta stuff until Suge Knight picked him up after his sexual assault charges. That feels fraudulent.
Nah,
Is his wordplay dope?
Nah, man. His wordplay is dope, man.
It is dope.
It's dope.
I like Brenda Has a Baby, Keep Your Head Up, all those empowerment songs. I felt like he should have stick there. The minute he started like doing the West Side and going at Biggie, it was kind of whack to me.
But I mean, it was just because of a difference of opinion with both of them. But you know, it's like Tupac, I can kind of say he did switch up a little bit, but then again, you gotta think about it, like being shot, all that paranoia, man, it'll fuck your mind up.
My whole point is I feel like that, man. Let me stop before I got some West Coast dude up at my doorstep. People still act like it's still 1993 and this is still popping, but he wasn't even from the West Side. He was from Harlem.
I mean, he still repped Harlem though.
No, he didn't win.
Yes, he did, man. He still repped Harlem.
Okay.
He even said it.
He was repping Harlem when he was trying to smash Jada Pinkett.
All right, man. You might have a point right there.
Yeah, I feel like he was repping Harlem when he was like trying to talk to these girls. And he had that Harlem swag, but he always was about the West Coast.
Harlem's always gonna be in him. Harlem's always gonna be in Tupac, man. That's where he from.
I guess, man. I guess.
I'm just saying.
Okay, what's number two? Let's see what number two is.
All right, man. You're gonna love number two because it's your boy Biggie.
Yeah, that's what's
It's your
up.
boy
Bed-Stuy,
Biggie,
do
man.
or die. My boy Biggie. I'm gonna go ahead and jump in on Biggie too, because Biggie is, as you know, my number one.
I already know.
Biggie Smalls had some of the best wordplay out there.
I'm not gonna lie. He did have some of the best wordplay, and I'm not gonna lie. He had the best flow.
Yeah,
Because nobody got flow like Biggie.
he just had that flow like silk, yo. Like that dude was ugly as shit.
He was ugly as shit, but his flow was so smooth.
That he just get the baddest bitch in the game. Like think about
Hell
who he was
yes.
smashing.
Like he just a fat fuck, man.
Looking like Harembe up in here. But he was smashing Faith, Little Kim. He was doing it, and then like
He was doing the thing, man.
and he had a little bit of street knowledge to him. Like okay,
Of
he
course.
came from he was from Bed-Stuy, but he was in like a nice house, all this other good stuff. But like 10 Commandments, that shit still
Yo,
applies
that
today.
that shit, man. That was a game changer.
He just had like those street thumpers, but then he also had like Juicy, where you just wanted to like
Yeah.
dance.
You know, he got to have the little mainstream,
Dream.
you know.
Juicy could play on somebody's family reunion right now, and their auntie and them are gonna get up and dance.
I'm not even going to lie, man. You know, the white boys love that
Love it.
shit.
Like, you just be like, as soon as that R&B hits, they just swaying
Start
from side
swaying
to side.
side to side, just vibing to the music,
Yeah,
because
just making
that's
it
all you
happen.
can do to Juicy, man.
All right, what's number 3, brother?
All right, my number 3, Kendrick. You already know, man. Kendrick Lamar is like, as of today, is so relevant in everything he's done in the hip hop community. I can't, like, there's not a lot of people doing that in the game.
You're gonna get me shot by some West Coast guys because I'm just
Don't-
gonna have these
don't.
crazy feels.
Don't do it, man.
I like Kendrick. Don't get
He's
me wrong,
nice.
guys.
He got nice ass wordplay, but at the same time, the
He's
only
overblown.
thing he's overblown. I can say that, but at the same time, what kind of upset me was when he get in ghostwriters. That kind of upset me.
I mean,
I started hearing rumors about ghostwriters. I'm like, man, and it's like,
you can't throw a stick without hitting a Ghost Rider rumor, though, man.
I mean,
I'm just so over a
saying,
Ghost
but
Riders. Until I'm the Ghost Rider, I don't believe them no more. Because it don't matter no more. Like, I think it matters. Don't get me wrong.
It matters, man, because it's your words.
But hip hop heads today and like the mainstreams today,
Yeah.
they let that shit rock. So I'm like, why am I gonna be that old head that's mad? I'm not even old.
I mean, I'm not mad at it, but it kind of disappoints me because it's like, man, I want to hear Kendrick's words.
Yeah, but
I
I
don't
feel
wanna
like
hear
he's low
somebody
key
else's
overblown.
words.
I like Good Kid, Mad City. That was a dope album.
Yeah, that was very dope.
But everything else was kind of weak.
Well, To Pimp a Butterfly, it was kind of different, not expected from Kendrick. It sounded very West Coast.
I
though.
feel like he was feeling himself too much. I feel like that was after the Control verse dropped. Everyone was on this
Yeah.
dude's dick, and he wanted to just be like that
Hey
artist.
man, but
Like,
that Control verse was nasty.
it was nasty, but even then, that was kind of whack, low key, and that wasn't even Kendrick's fault. Like, I'm low key mad about the New York rappers. Everybody and their mom responded to them, and all of it was whack.
Yes.
That just made New York look weak. Yeah. But that's my opinion on Kendrick. But so far, I'm liking Biggie. The other two, man. But opinions are opinions. What's number 4 gonna be?
All right, man. Number 4 is J. Cole.
Yes.
You gotta have some Jermaine in there,
Yeah,
man.
my boy Cole. Yeah, I like Cole.
Cole's
I ain't even
nice.
gonna lie. We about to have a review coming up for him for Your Eyes Only.
Yeah.
I've yet to see J. Cole come out with a weak verse. Even when the Sideline Stories dropped,
Yes.
it was dope.
It was very dope. That was like his most mainstream album.
I feel like he'll be on that pantheon. I feel like he'll be with the Biggies and the Pacs and the Jay-Z's. He's still new to the game. He doesn't have that one album that's just like take him to the moon.
Yeah.
Forest Hills is close.
Close. Very
But
close.
he's just not there where
It
I need
was
a song that
almost.
I'm going to feel like I'm a bump when I'm 60.
Exactly. Something that's just brings
that's
you
a
back
good
to
choice.
memory lane.
Yeah, that's a good choice. Okay, what's next? Number 5?
All right, number 5, man. Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang.
Just the whole entire Wu-Tang.
The whole entire Wu-Tang.
Yo, they're so deep though. Like,
They're so deep. It's like 50 of them, man.
I'm 90% sure we're members of Wu-Tang and we just don't know it. They just haven't given us our welcome basket yet.
Man, it's probably strangers and shit you don't even
No,
know about.
like,
They just be
just-
like, yeah, I was a member of Wu-Tang.
Yeah, and
like,
then he's
what?
gonna like pull out a knife and steal your shoes. I mean, like, but to quote the group, Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. So I ain't even
Exactly.
mad at that.
Protect
Solid.
your neck.
Solid. Protect. Hey, got a lot of jowls on mine, so I'll be alright. All right. So what's number 6 gonna be?
All right, man. Number 6 is Outkast.
Interesting.
Yes, man.
Interesting. Why Outkast? Because a lot of people say Outkast.
Man, honestly, when I really started liking Outkast is when they dropped AT Aliens. That
Yeah.
was like that was a game changer.
That was a solid body of
That
work.
was a game changer for me. It changed my whole perspective of Outkast.
That goes back to you needing that one album. Because AT Aliens, or however you pronounce it, my bad guys, I've been drinking, got the Crown and Coke and the Big K Cup,
You already
how
know.
we do. But I feel like, yeah, that was a solid body of work. That was their big thing.
yeah, AT Aliens, man, it changed. It was a game changer.
Yeah.
It was definitely a game changer, and that's when they really came up off of that album.
Which one in Outkast is your favorite, though? Because everyone says Outkast, but then I ask them this question and they
All
get
right,
shook.
man. My favorite, Andre 3000. I love his wordplay. I love his flow. It's different too. It's very different.
He's more creative, but
Yeah, he's
I
very
honestly like
creative.
Big Boy's flow better. Big Boy's flow and words better. Andre
Okay.
sometimes be on his space age. He'll be showing up dressed as Peter Pan, and like it's just
Yeah.
it's too much for me.
But I feel like that's because of Erykah Badu, man. Erykah Badu
Everybody
kind of
be
changed
fucking
him.
people up.
Like, you see what she did to Common?
Yeah, she be
Had
fucking
him
these
on
dudes
some
up.
African shit,
Yo,
man.
she must have that poom poom bring life.
Like something, man.
That should be a snapper. I got that snapper,
She
son.
be
like-
changing dudes' lives. Like Jay
Hey.
Electronica changed his life.
Hey, let's stop because for all we know, man, Savior, you may end up with Erykah Badu and you're appearing as a dashiki. So
Ah, shit. I don't know about that, man.
Hey,
I would rock a dashiki. Though.
yeah, just be that guy, be that light skinned dude in the dashiki. Really? All right. So what's next? Number
6.
Number 6. What's
yes. Number 6. Oh, no. Excuse me. Number 7. Number 7, Nipsey Hussle.
good? Nipsey is that dude.
Man, Nipsey is that dude.
He's a strong thing for the West Coast. Like, at least I'm not going to be hearing about how I'm going at the West Coast all the time. Nipsey's strong. Like, he always has a solid body of work. My favorite out of him probably would be This bullet has your name, or every bullet has a name, or something. It's something about bullets and names. That was a dope.
Bullets Ain't Got No Name.
Yes.
That volume 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
Man,
That was a good
nasty.
Set. Yes, just
nasty.
I remember a couple days ago, I was picking up pills for my girl. She just got done with surgery, and I was listening to Nipsey. I was ready to rob the Walmart.
Man, he'll have you feeling like that.
Yeah,
he'll
have you amped, and I'm like, there's not a thug bone in my body.
But hey, man,
I was that day. I was like, I could do a bid.
Man, it's just you listen to him and it just changes your persona. But I know for all my Nipsey fans, man, I know y'all love Bulgari Shades. Bulgari Shades, man, oh my God. Whole different level. It fucked my mind up when I first listened to that. But let's keep on continuing down with the favorite, top 10. All right, so number 8, Big Crit.
You know what's funny, man? Because he's on my number 8.
What?
Like dead ass, he's number 8 on mine too. Look
That's
at us
crazy.
Look at us thinking
Great
of at the
minds
same
think
time.
alike. Great minds think
Okay,
alike.
you tell me why you like Big Crit. I'll jump in.
Man, the reason why I love Big Crit, especially when I first heard of him, is when I heard Children of the World. Fucked my mind up. It fucked my mind up. It made me think about life in a whole different perspective. Like the shit he was spitting in that song, it was so relevant. It makes you think about everything. Like you start questioning everything about life once you listen to that song. Like, but I like the flow that he brings too, and like the feel, the vibe he gives me. It's like that southern playlistic flow. I love that shit.
Big Crit's that perfect for ride music, brother.
Yes.
That's exactly why I like him. I don't really have a favorite album. For Big Crit, he mostly kills the mixtape game for me.
Bro, his mixtapes are something else.
Like, I feel like he's one of the few rappers who can eat off his mixtapes.
Yes.
Like, his albums are kind of that's when you get kind of corporate in there.
Yeah.
And that's when shit gets a little fraudulent. But when he gets a mixtape out, I can literally put that in there and just ride.
Yes.
Like, and I feel like it's the early 2000s again, and I'm just
Hell yeah.
driving to a shorty's house with some weed on my lip and making it happen.
Because you already know, man, I got the Cadillac too, so once I be bumping Big Crit, I be feeling myself.
Hitting that Toyota Camry because I'm the true Rican around here. All right, man. So good number 8. Good number 8. So what's number
9?
Mm-hmm.
Number 9, Mos Def.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
I haven't even thought about Mos Def in a while. Ain't he a different name now? He's like
I think
some
so.
crazy Islamic name now, like something I don't know. He'd be like, I don't
Like,
even
I
to
don't
butcher
know.
it, but I feel like he changed his name to something crazy Muslim. But he's dope.
He's very, very dope.
My first time hearing Mos Def, and I was like, okay, this dude is dope when he did the Dave Chappelle freestyle.
Hell yes.
Yes, that's
That
probably the only
fucking
thing I've heard from
freestyle.
Mos Def, but he is dope.
Nah, man, you gotta listen to Black on Both Sides.
Black on both sides.
Yes.
Why does that
Black
make
on
me
Both
think of
Sides.
like barbecue chicken or something?
I don't know, man. You're probably just hungry.
Hey, I'm a big boy, I guess so. Okay, so what's next? Number 10? We at the
Yeah.
end.
Number 10, I'm gonna get emotional right quick with you, Drake. I'm gonna get a little bit emotional with you. Because, he be having everybody in their feelings.
So Drake's on my list too. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into him. Drake is emotional, man. He's one of that dudes who makes you just want to cuddle with your girl.
Yeah.
Or if you don't have a girl, you're drunk dialing somebody. And you're just saying to come through. And I like that. That's something that hip-hop needs. They need somebody vulnerable. And this is going back to the ghostwriting allegations. I really could care less.
Yeah.
Like, until there's undeniable proof, because even a reference track doesn't necessarily mean. That could have just been some dude recording.
Exactly.
So, I like Drake. I feel he's nice.
Yeah,
He's
Drake
another
is
one
nice.
who needs a solid album.
Yeah, because he hasn't dropped, nothing really, really solid.
Closest.
But I feel like close, I'll have to say...
If you're
Nothing-
reading this.
If you're reading this, or Nothing Was the Same, because Nothing Was the Same had From Time on it too.
Mm-hmm.
That shit is amazing. I ain't even gonna lie, man. Janae just whew, blew
I'm
that
going
shit.
with Nothing. If you're reading this, it's too late because I feel like that was a very raw.
Well, actually,
album.
it was, man, and it had bangers on it too.
Yeah, like low
it
key.
did
Like,
have bangers.
it was less about emotions and more about bars on that one.
Yeah, because
That's
he was dropping straight bars on that.
Yeah. Allegedly, we do.
Well, yeah.
Okay, so that's your 10. Not
That's
a bad
my
little
10.
10. Not a bad little 10. I'll go ahead and run through mine real quick. So, number 1, as you know, is Biggie Smalls.
Of course.
Let's not beat a dead horse. Biggie Smalls is
Baby,
the illest.
baby.
Yeah. Number 2, so this is for my real hip hop heads. My boy Big L.
Okay.
DITC
fucks with
till
it.
I die.
I fucks with that.
Now, Big L had some of the best punchlines in the game.
Nasty.
He's Harlem's own. He was nice. If he wasn't in the middle during this Biggie Tupac beef, I feel like he could have skyrocketed. And then what messed it up in the general was him dying.
Yeah, that he died too young.
Yeah,
man.
way too young. But that was the era, though. Like,
That was it was the golden era, man.
yeah,
it was
because
the
everyone
golden
was shooting
era.
each other. Like, that's
It was
why
the
everything
golden
be good.
era. Like all the great rappers started coming up during that era, man.
But he was hip hop royalty in New York for a while. Even DITC, because you had a lot of legends in there. Fat Joe, Lord Finesse. You had a lot of people who were just solid. But Big L brought it.
Yeah.
He has a Big L Jay-Z verse, and I feel like he was giving Jay a run for his money.
Yeah, I definitely
he was
feel
putting that dude on the run. Okay, so number 3, another dead guy, but hey, it is what it is. My boy Big Pun.
I respect that too because Big Pun is nasty.
And Big Pun put it down for the Ricans.
Yes.
So me and Savion are both some Puerto Rican dudes. I remember growing up listening to Beware, Capital Punishment. Still Not a Player.
Still Not a Player was on my sister's playlist. I listened to that every day riding to school. Every day.
And then he also, like, what I liked about Biggie and Big Pun is, because I've always been a husky guy, they showed me that don't matter. Just have that swag.
As long as you have the swag and the money, man, it don't matter.
They make it happen. Big Pun. And then he's just, for a big dude, he had that rapid delivery. I'm not going to quote it because I'm not going to butcher it, but that verse on Twins with Fat Joe destroys it. He just had it, and he resurrected the Bronx.
Definitely.
Like, because after him, like, before him coming by, there was really no one messing with the Bronx. Okay. Number 4 is going to be my boy, Young Jeezy, or Jeezy now.
Yes. I ain't even gonna lie, man, but there's that banger. What's it called? All There with Bankroll Fresh?
Yes.
That shit gets me hyped.
Young Jeezy low-key gets slept on. I feel like everyone thinks, oh, he's just a street guy. He doesn't have a lot of validity.
Well, yeah, a lot of people sleep on Jeezy, but he does have the ability to be great.
Yeah,
if he wants to.
He could spit out some bangers.
Yes.
And then it's like, because we're both in Georgia right now. To this day, people still fuck with Jeezy in Georgia.
You have to.
Like,
you have to.
Story time with Razer Ramon. I was in a strip club in Atlanta. I think it was King of Diamonds. And I'm sitting there with my boy. We're doing strip club shit, smoking hookah, talking to the bouncers, throwing money, whatever. The stripper comes up to me and was like, hey, do you want to dance? I was like, yeah, I want to dance. Sure. She was like, hold on. They're about to play my next song. So I thought it was going to be like Nicki Minaj, Ray Shremmer, something really generic and corny because, no offense, strippers, y'all pick generic and corny songs.
Yeah.
Young Jeezy, bottom of the map came on, and this girl lost her mind. It was the most erotic, scary thing I ever seen in my life.
You almost got raped.
I was like, either I was going to get raped or stabbed. Like, something was about to go down. And that was one of the things I was like, all right, cool. All right, number 5, my boy Six God. For reasons we already talked about. Number 6, let's go ahead and just, people are going to look at me crazy, 21 Savage.
21 Savage in your top 10. 21 Savage.
He's in my top 10.
What?
I like 21 Savage because I feel like he lives that stuff. I feel like he a little young wild boy.
He is wild, but man, I don't know.
And even his bars be on there.
Like, his bars be on point, but I feel like it's a little bit too early in the game to put him in the top 10. We got to see what else he comes out with. Even though I'm not going to lie, that Savage Mode album, that shit
was fire.
Fucking rides. I'm in Savage Mode. That shit rides.
All right, well then, I have one thing to say to you. Fuck you. This is my top 10, and I put 21 Savage in there.
Okay.
He fired. Okay. All right, number 7. This will be my boy Strange. Not my boy. The collective of Strange Music. Since you put a group, I decided to put a group. Strange Music as a whole, solid with a.
Strange Music is solid as fuck. A lot of people sleep on Strange Music.
Yeah.
A lot of people really sleep on them. There's some good ass artists.
And with my personal MVP being Ritz. My boy Ritz.
I fucks with it.
He puts it down for the white boys.
He does.
Like
Can't even lie.
He'll be killing it. His White Jesus verse. All right, listeners, this is gonna be some homework for y'all. If y'all haven't heard Ritz's White Jesus verse on YouTube that. To this day, I'll still listen to that.
I'll recommend it.
And just be mad at the world. Just be like, I feel like I'm being held down by the game, and that dude's bars be on fire. I like that machine gun bars. Like, you can rap fast, but make that like wordplay be dope too at the same time.
Because rapping fast is one thing, but rapping fast and making it dope,
yeah,
that's a whole different concept.
Yep. And then Tech Nine. Of course, they're gonna be Tech Nine
Yeah,
in
Tech
there.
Nine is
But
nice, man.
he's on kind of that OG legend status. That dude's been in the
Yeah,
game for a while.
he been in the game for a minute.
I've been following Tech since like Absolute Power.
Shit.
Like back in the day.
That's back in the day, though, man.
Hey, and that's not even his first album. People act like that's his first album. He had like 4 or 5 albums before that.
Hell
like,
yeah.
This dude's been in the game.
For a long
And he's just now getting his recognition.
Yeah.
So yeah, strange music. So number 8, we already talked about Big Crit.
Big Crit.
We had a lot of like low-key similar ones because number 9 was J. Cole.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jermaine.
Right. Number 10 is actually a tie, people. And you know what? If you guys want to go ahead and give me a comment, you may be able to tell me my top 10. But right now, I'm in a tie. It's either my boy Dave East or Fabulous.
Yo, I like that. Dave East is fucking nasty.
Fire.
He is fire as fuck, man. Anybody that hasn't listened to Dave East, I recommend you listen to this dude. He's fucking fire.
Which one's your favorite? Mine's like Kyrie Chanel or however you say
Kyrie
that.
Chanel.
Yeah, that was my favorite.
That shit is dope, but I like Hate Me Now.
Hate Me Now was fire too.
That shit was fire as fuck. And then I think it's the mixtape that he has is called Black Rose, I think.
What I like about Dave East though, but he brings back that East Coast flavor.
Yes, he reminds me of all the classic hip hop from the East Coast.
Yeah,
like he's straight hip hop. That's what I like about
it's
him.
solid. Like I can still bump it. Doesn't sound
Yeah.
old. Because lately the East Coast will be trying to sound like Future. They trying to sound like Southern artists,
man,
and that's just whack.
It's like everybody hopping on the same wave, man, and everybody sound the same. It's like there's no competition. It's not even a game no more.
Not even a competition. And my side is it feels like you lose a lot of niches with that. Like if everyone sounds the same, I may not want to hear Future. I don't like mumble rap.
I don't like mumble rap either.
Like I'm not about that life.
Like if I'm at the club or anything, I'll vibe to mumble rap because I'm turned up. But
don't get me wrong, I love seeing a girl pop that for the goons, much the S one, because I'm gonna be in that goon section.
Hell,
but I'm never gonna be. You're never gonna hear me just listen to Future.
Yeah, you're not gonna catch me on a normal regular day.
Yeah,
just listening.
I'm
to
not
some
folding
Future
my socks to
like
Future.
that.
I'm sorry.
No.
Yeah.
I need some shit that'll make me think, bring me back to the days, listen to some classic hip hop, probably throw it way back, listen to like some Run DMC or something like that.
Run DMC, you all back there. You about to like break out some cardboard and start breakdancing, my dude. All right, so what about Fabulous?
Fabulous, he's very slept on right now.
I feel like he is the example of a middle grade rapper.
Yes, and he's always been in the middle grade. Like he's never been to that top level yet, and it's because everybody just keeps on leaving him in that middle class of rappers.
And I feel like he has a steady career.
Yes,
he has bangers.
He has a lot of bangers.
Yeah, but it's just never like the thing. Like Summertime Shootout, amazing body of work.
And there is no competition.
Yeah, like
that shit is nasty too.
Yeah, he makes it happen,
and he has bars for days, and it's just like. I feel like it's more because of all these new cats, all these youngins coming up now. They love Lil Yachty. They love like Ugly
Fuck
God.
Lil Yachty. Let me just go ahead and say that right now. Let me just tell y'all what this is gonna be.
I mean, I'm sorry, but if y'all Lil Yachty fans, he's trash.
Garbage.
He's not even an artist, man. I don't know what y'all consider him.
He looks like a mop that like when your mama had to pick up Kool-Aid spills.
Yo, he had rainbow grills at the Grammy.
This dude's weird. Like, no offense to the younger generation, we're not like that old ourselves, but
y'all just got to do better.
There's a lot of weirdos out in the game.
Y'all got to do better, man. Y'all need some youngin like Bishop Nehru. Like he coming up in the game. He a little youngin. He got bars.
Or even like Kodak Black.
Kodak Black, yeah.
This went from a top 10 to us bashing, but Kodak Black whack as fuck too. Let me just. I'm gonna make it so everyone knows what this is gonna be.
Man, Kodak Black, he got like a couple bangers, but man, I'm sorry, man.
Nah,
he need to do better.
Remember when he was on the Breakfast Club with like a ski mask?
Yo, that shit kind of disappoint me, man. He didn't answer no fucking question.
He like wasted airtime.
Yes, he was just there. He was just there.
I don't know.
Like his body and his spirit was in that room. But
I would have slapped him personally.
Like Charlamagne the God was just giving it to him, man.
But that's Charlamagne, though.
He was just giving it to him, man.
People give Charlamagne a hard time, but he's actually one of my heroes in this interview shit.
Yeah, man. he really changed my mind about, like, not even my mind, but he really changed my perspective about all this interviewing stuff. Like, he really inspired me to do this.
Yeah,
Like,
like
for
Doki,
real. Him and
him.
Sway.
Yeah, Sway.
You
Sway.
already
'Cause
know.
I was about to say that. Dang, son.
Him and Sway, man.
Like they're just good interviewers. I guess this is a top 10 slash two good interviewers. So that's what's the title of this episode is going to be top 10 slash two good interviewers.
Can't leave out Ebro though.
No,
Can't leave him out.
fuck Ebro.
Why?
Every interview I see with Ebro is I feel like he's talking. He always brings it back to himself.
Well, yeah, he does. I've noticed that a lot in his interviews, and I'm just like, Ebro, come on.
Shut the
man.
fuck up. Yeah, shut up, Ebro. We didn't tune in to hear you.
Exactly.
Like I feel like he's like that wash dude who really just he's trying to be in the crew, so he saw some shine, but he always wanted to put the shine on himself.
Yeah.
Like, get out. And then Hot 97 has been kind of whack for a while now. Like, I feel like the Breakfast 107.1 really buried that station.
Yes, and
that's a New York station.
sorry,
it's
but
not a worldwide station.
I'm sorry, but did you see Funk Flex when Designer was on there?
R.I.P. to this legend, but he's been whack for a minute too.
Man, he was so disappointed. He looked like, why is this dude in here?
But this is the same dude who was talking all this mess and lying on air.
Yeah.
Fuck, you get what you pay for. And wasn't him who got like in trouble for like beating on somebody or?
No, I don't think that was. Nah.
No, that was Mr. C. Never mind, that was Mr. C with the trannies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Much love to my transgender people out there, but Mr. C would choke you out.
Yes.
After he tried to buy y'all.
He would choke the shit out of you.
Just be careful. God bless. All right, well, that's enough of that. Got anything you want to plug real quick? We got a couple minutes left.
Nah, man, I think we already said everything we had to say.
All right, so you want any shout-outs? You want to talk about anything?
Man, shout out to my boy Najee. You know, we got the little clothing line going on. You know, little business partners.
Trying to get that hustler money.
Yeah, so shout out to my boy Najee. That's my dog.
Okay.
And shout out to Razer Ramon for giving me a chance to get on this podcast.
Hey, had to make something happen. Either this is going to pay our bills or we just had a hobby. I don't know what to say.
And shout out for that Burger King, too.
Hey, and the crown.
Yeah.
But all right, everybody. Also, keep a lookout for us on Facebook, Twitter, pretty much all your social media. We're going to be on there. Like and subscribe. If you follow us, we follow back. That's going to be a good place to get and communicate with us. You want us to do an album review? You want to tell us how bad we suck? Go on ahead, man. This is America.
Yep. We take all the criticism.
Hey, that's what's up. It is what it is. But dude, I will fire back. Have something legit. Don't just be like, oh, this dude sounds annoying, because then I'm going to say your mom liked my voice. And then we can keep it moving.
Like, don't come with no bullshit, because we will fire back at you. You don't play that shit.
All right, so that's going to be it, man. Thank you so much for tuning into the Hip Hop Bureau. Next window, please. Peace.